Okay, Matt. I have another whopping story about a dream I've had before
Okay.
to tell you about. This
Okay.
one's not the most politically correct
Oh boy.
punchline, but it's good.
We're really taking a lot of politics in this playthrough.
It's fine. So I had this dream that I was back in high school,
Yes.
and for some reason in this world, we were getting like, nope.
You're good. You're good.
We were getting our envelopes for whatever we're doing for the rest of our life. Like we were all
Okay.
getting a manila envelope,
Yes.
and inside it would have like yes or no, you got your dream job kind of thing.
You're gonna want to follow him. You're not gonna want to.
Yeah. So that was the deal. Everybody's like, oh, I
Yeah.
can't wait to find out if I got my dream job or not. And in this situation, the thing that I had like auditioned for was pentatonics.
Okay. Cool.
So I had been, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll take it.
Okay.
Okay. There's one that you're. How many do you have? You have two. Did you get the corner
Yes.
and the one at
Behind,
the beginning?
yeah.
Okay. Then it's further down on this. No. Stop.
I'm getting a life.
Oh, it might be around this corner, actually.
This corner?
Yeah, like I think it's around. Keep going around.
Oh gosh.
Follow him all the way around.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
have
where
time.
it is. You're good. Okay, we're good. Anyways, pentatonics.
So I was like, okay, everybody's getting their envelopes that say like, oh, I'm an engineer. I got to work on,
Yeah, the
pop
planes.
star, whatever, the planes. So everybody's getting their fun
Oh boy.
things, and for some reason my envelope isn't coming.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shoot, like, did I not get it? Do they not wanna, like, have me? What's the deal with that?
Yeah, I was gonna say be very careful.
So I was very scared that my pentatonics wasn't gonna
Yeah.
go.
Sure.
Okay.
Don't get the star. Just wait.
No. So I'm going through like all these classrooms trying to find
Yeah.
this envelope because there was
Daniel.
that was.
So you're going through all these classrooms.
Sorry, I'm
boy.
gonna get so many star bits.
You're gonna get so many. You might actually get 2,000, honestly.
I might. I'm going through all these classrooms, talking to all these teachers, like, dude, where's my thing? I think there's been a mistake. I'm not getting it. Blah blah blah. All this. That was really bad.
I wasn't gonna say
Dang it.
anything.
Yeah, I was panicking.
It's fine.
Anyways, do you want to do this level? Because I don't.
I'm terrible at it. I hate it. This is the one I have the most deaths on every time.
that's
If you
fair.
want me to try, I can.
No,
but
it's okay. So I'm talking to all these teachers.
Do you want to give it to me?
Yeah, sure.
Hand it over. Do you want to
Just
let me
for a few
try?
minutes at least. So
Yeah.
I'm talking to all these teachers, running around the school, and I'm panicking like, oh my gosh, pentatonics doesn't like me.
Yeah.
I'm not getting. Don't forget to get the comment medal. Sorry.
I will walk you off this edge.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening? So finally, I come to like this weird locker thing that it was accidentally put in,
Yeah.
and I find it, and I'm like, oh my gosh. My envelope is empty. I didn't get it, so I email the principal, and I'm like, hey, dude, I think there's been a mistake. My thing didn't come, telling me whether I got into pentatonics or not.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, I'll reach out and make sure that gets resent. So he does it. I have another day of like trying to find it, blah blah blah, and then I finally get it. I'm holding this envelope. I'm like, all right, this is my like the rest of my life, whether I got into pentatonics or not.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. So I open it up, and at the top it says like Daniel Barker, pentatonics audition.
Yeah.
And it's just a sheet of paper with one word, just says retarded.
Daniel.
And the interpretation is they really didn't like
No, I get that. Ah. Are you ready?
Now. Yeah.
Oh
so that's
my
the punchline.
goodness gracious.
And then the dream kept going after that. That's the funny part. That's the punchline.
Yeah,
But
okay.
after that, I was like, I'm
Jeez Louise.
gonna email them and be like, hey, can I have like, the like details that I'm supposed to
They
get?
gave them to you, I
that's,
guess.
like supposed to tell me,
Yeah.
like actually what they thought.
Yeah.
Because the audition had like parts to it. There was like singing, dancing, beatboxing, all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So I
A choice.
a fine one.
Okay.
Not a fine one.
No, you. You were fine. You just had to commit.
Yeah, I didn't want to commit with Luigi. Maybe I should be Mario for this.
That's up to you. You'll jump. You'll jump less far.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll just go the intended path.
Anyways, yeah. Sometimes I think about that.
So
Maybe I
I-
should just do what they want me to do.
So I end up doing the thing where I'm like, hey, can you guys send me the sheet that like ranks my audition?
Yeah.
And then it was like beatboxing 10, singing 8,
Yeah.
whatever score. And on the dancing section it said retarded again.
No.
And I was like, guys.
No.
Why?
Oh my goodness gracious! Why?
Okay, I love it when that happens.
So sometimes the game is good.
I love it when that happens. Should we cut this out? I really hate this stuff.
What, your trials?
I don't want to talk anymore while I'm doing this.
Okay, then don't. I'll keep the people entertained.
Okay.
Alright, so here's the deal. When I was 7 years old, I was in the 2nd grade. I'll tell a story when I was in the 3rd grade. Okay, when I was in the 3rd grade, we had a
first
unit.
love.
No, you're not talking. We had a unit on biology or something. We had plants or whatever. This is a certified Baby Matt moment.
Oh, yeah.
Baby Matt had a lot of moments. We were doing biology, and they gave us like little seeds. Like, oh, look at these seeds. Isn't this cool? And I thought, oh, cool. Me and my friend were like, oh, these seeds are cool. And so we got all the seeds or whatever, and then we said, let's go plant them. Let's go plant them in the playground grass. Why not? Let's do that. You are good. You are good right now. Just be ready.
I'm zen. My mother is proud of me.
Yes, your mother is so proud of you.
She's not proud anymore.
Not proud of you. Anyways, so we got these little seeds, right? And we were doing this little
planting
seed thing, and so I planted it in the playground.
Yeah.
And Baby Matt was a tender soul, just a real tender-hearted soul, just very easily upset. I'm the man who I'm the boy who when I turned 10 in 5th grade and almost cried about something, but then didn't I'm a man now.
Nice.
When I was 10 in 5th grade.
Nice.
Anyways, so I plant these seeds and I get home and my soul is tormented. I am racked with guilt because I say, we can't plant like a watermelon patch in our school. Like that's a nightmare. Like that's surely that's not right. That's not allowed.
Right.
Surely that's not okay. And so I am having this just internal I'm a terrible person and I've caused great strife and anguish. And so I'm like crying, and I go and I talk to my parents, and I'm like so sad about it. And then that was fun. And so I'm sobbing about it, and my parents are just trying not to laugh at me because they're like, it's not gonna plant a watermelon thing, or whatever. But yeah, so I'm like freaking out about it, and then I went and I apologized to my teacher in the morning, and she was a good elementary school teacher because she played it off really well and was like, that'd be so cool if we started growing watermelons here or whatever.
Aw,
but
that's
about the average Baby Matt story, is one where he does something that is perfectly fine and then cries about it because he thinks he wasn't supposed to do it. That's about my energy as a child. So I also, on my first day of preschool, I was taught to pray over your food, and I freaked out because they had snack time, and no one was blessing the snacks, and I was like, well, you can't do that, and so I was freaking out, and I was like, I need to pray over my food, and the high school students that were running the preschool were like, sure.
Yeah, they couldn't care less.
And they let a little
It's cute.
4-year-old, 3-year-old Matt Barker pray over his tomatoes, and it was beautiful. Those are some Baby Matt stories. Daniel, put up the picture of Baby Matt in his VeggieTales overalls.
You'll have to send it
It's
to
an
me.
iconic photo.
It's a good one.
It's an iconic one.
With your VeggieTales.
Yeah, with my
Yeah,
VeggieTales
of course.
stuffed animals. For Galaxy, I don't know, 21.
Yeah, just say for Galaxy.
21.
We're
I
way
think it's
past
22.
that, aren't we?
I think we're on 22 right now.
That's way past 21.
It is way past. Would you still love me if I was a worm? I saw a worm emoji, and that's where my brain went. I didn't actually care. I don't care if you would still love me if I'm a worm.
I'd take care of you.
That's fair.
I wouldn't just toss you outside.
Well, I appreciate that, Daniel. I do.
What is this comet?
What is this comet? It is...
For the one we just did. Say we, because you actually took part in that one.
I did. I didn't actually do it, but I did,
Yeah. I just gotta play it safe. Play it slow. Like a game of... I don't know, shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard is safe and slow. I'm trying to find the photo now. Sorry.
Box speedrun.
I should have saved this for not on camera, but it's fine.
Oh my gosh. How do I even do this? Do you know a route for this?
It's actually easier.
Do you want to do it?
It's actually genuinely easier because you don't have to backtrack for, like,
Do I want to jump around?
stars. You just have to get to the ending. That's it.
Oh.
You just have to get to the end. There's no silver
okay,
stars.
okay, that is easier.
It's genuinely, like, 1,000 times easier. I like it way more than this.
Okay, that's
There it
very,
is.
very nice to hear.
Yes. What am I looking at?
What are you looking
Sometimes
at?
I look at my photos and I go, I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this one now. I'll show you in a second, but
Am I dead?
this is from a Nintendo Direct, and I don't know why.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why this is what I'm looking at, but that's what I'm... So I sent that one to you as well.
This is a very hard jump, correct? I shouldn't go for it.
Okay. Oh, spin with the nunchuck if you do that.
Really?
The nunchuck spins higher. Did you not know this?
What?
For Mario, if you shake the Wii Remote, he spins higher than if you shake the nunchuck. For Luigi, if you shake the nunchuck, he spins higher.
Seriously?
Like, he gets more air off of a spin, yeah. No, it's like, it's not super noticeable, but it is more.
Oh my gosh, he does.
Yeah, no, that's something that you gotta learn when you're speedrunning.
Wow.
There's like all these little things there's like, Galaxy does a lot of weird things with
Interesting.
those kind of controls. If you hold down the A button, you get a higher spin,
Yes,
too.
I don't do that. I need to do that.
Yeah, that would help you, too. So yeah, if you nunchuck, hold the A spin, it's not a super hard jump. But if you don't do either of those, then yeah, you're not gonna make it.
Okay, nunchuck. I don't like shaking the nunchuck in any game.
No, that's fair.
It's so... It just feels horrible.
just get on the bigger platform.
Speaking of feeling horrible.
Hey, we've been at this level for only like 30 minutes.
Hey,
it's the
first one.
It's the first one that you really struggled with. So
Yeah.
who can really complain? If you're complaining in the comments, I'd like to see you do better.
If you're complaining in the comments, set a time and a date and we can fight.
No, Daniel, we're not fighting our commenters.
No, I am. You're not.
No, we're not.
You can be a good content man.
I'm not.
I'm upholding my...
This is the problem. Is like, if we ever do get monetized and we have sponsors and things, we have different opinions of how that should work. Because Daniel's like, I'll sell out to Raid Shadow Legends.
Yes.
I'll do Temu ads, and I'll be like, no, they're problematic. You can't.
No, they're not problematic.
BetterHelp is not a good program.
I will do things that are not actively harmful. That was bad.
That was bad. That was bad.
jump.
I would just recommend you try it the normal way. like some of them, HelloFresh, listen, you want to sponsor me, HelloFresh? You want to sponsor me? You do it. I use you twice a month, 2 times every other week. We get HelloFresh. We do 3 meals. It's delicious. We love it. Please. But like, I don't want to sponsor by Raid Shadow Legends. Do they still do that?
Raid Shadow Legends?
Yeah, do they still do sponsors?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm pretty confident 95% of their money goes into marketing.
Daniel, that's like the 8th time you've just walked off the edge in this level. Are you sure you want to do it as Luigi?
I think most of their budget goes into their marketing.
It does.
So I'm sure they still have like tons of money to burn because they've probably made like a couple $100 with the actual game.
So no, that's fair. It always feels like oh, another great has fallen when one of the YouTubers I watch does a Raid ad for the first time. I'm like,
I don't feel that way if they're self-aware.
But Raid wouldn't let you for a while.
If they're like, heck yeah, we're doing Raid Shadow Legends,
that's fair.
Then I'm like,
because they wouldn't let you for a long time. They had one script that everyone had to follow.
Yeah, that's always fun.
And it was really bad. And I think Raid learned. Wait a second.
That's just what they do for the news. We live in the worst timeline.
What? Okay.
Have you seen those clips of newscasters from every channel all saying exactly the same thing? Oh, it's very dystopian.
It's probably AI.
It's no, like long before AI was a thing.
Where are you going, buddy?
What the hell?
No, Daniel.
Luigi's dead. That's what I mean.
Oh my goodness. He's going to heaven. He's a good boy.
Well, he sucks at this level.
Luigi would go to heaven.
If it's up
Wario
to me,
would go to hell.
If it's up to me right now, Luigi's on thin ice.
And that ice is only getting thinner with how hot it is down there.
Yes. It'll be a cold day in hell before the ice freezes over.
Alright.
I'm funny.
That's like saying something like, oh, I'll crap bricks before pigs fly.
No, like pigs will get wings when pigs fly or something.
Oh, you're... Sure. You're so close.
I don't
You're
want
so
to do
good.
this section, though. I want to
You
jump.
need to do the section,
I want to
Daniel.
jump.
But you don't... It doesn't work.
Let me
You were
live my
really close
life.
to, like, not surviving that.
I'm very close to not surviving any of this.
Yes, correct. No, don't go closer. Don't go closer
I'm
to
not.
the teeth.
I'm not.
The teeth
I know
kill
that
you.
the teeth kill me.
Don't. Okay, now just wait. Just wait.
Watch this. Oh.
I'm gonna eat this couch that I don't own now.
Okay. then I can ask how you're doing after, and you can be like, I'm stuffed.
Yes, that's true. You can.
This is where my skills are, is in the
true.
best jokes humankind has ever seen.
Best jokes humankind
Not
has ever heard.
this dumb level that I keep walking off the edge on.
Like, I feel like they have to be part of this struggle because it's the only struggle we've had, you know? Like, I feel like the audience has to partake in this with us, you know?
Yeah, can I wall jump off this rock?
Only in very specific spots. I really would recommend you don't try. Okay. You're going too far to the left. You need to go more up at the angle. You're going too far to the left, and if you're gonna keep trying it,
Thank you for telling me.
you gotta do that.
I don't want to play this
We can
level,
cut. We can cut around this.
but I can't cut in real life.
No, you can't, and you've said that before. And that's on you.
No, it's not.
I think you technically can actually make
I could
the long
probably
jump.
dissociate, but I don't want to. Right
I could just go. I could just go
Did
unaware.
I tell
of
you
my
I got
surroundings.
prescribed antipsychotics?
Did you?
Yes. Because I hallucinate sometimes.
What?
That's news. I'm not actually taking them.
Well, that's not good.
No, like I talked to the guy and I was
That's
like,
it,
I think
your
I want
money.
to wait.
Okay, not quite money.
No, I hallucinate sometimes.
What?
The most common one is dogs like attacking, like a pack of angry dogs.
What?
Sounds like right next to my head. And
Ew.
I told my psychiatrist, and he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna give you some light antipsychotics."
You still see him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
The general consensus he got is like, this doesn't impact your life. You're not like confused or don't recognize it as a hallucination or something.
Okay.
So you're probably fine.
Okay.
And I really don't want to take antipsychotics. I have
Do you
a
have
lot.
sleep paralysis?
No.
Okay, that's good.
I have
at
a
least.
lot of like stuff
Oh boy.
on my heart's plate that like I don't want to take. I don't know. My heart's gonna be bad one day.
Yeah, one day.
So I don't want to take too many things that are hard on it.
Okay.
I told him that, and he's like, "Okay, don't take it if it's not bothering you." And I was like, "Okay."
That's fair. I may be misremembering. This jump may be harder in Galaxy 2. You may
That's
want to just
fair.
go for the
Alright.
normal level.
But yeah, he was like, "I don't think you are going to develop schizophrenia, but most people who do are young men in their early 20s." And I'm like,
Well, that's good with like some trauma, like
So
a little bit of trauma.
Oh, of
you know?
course, just a healthy dose to
Yeah.
kickstart the process.
Well, today I've learned something about my brother.
So I probably won't be schizophrenic, but every once in a while, I'm like, that might be a good excuse to have.
No,
For when I'm like old and nonsensical.
No, you shouldn't make up mental illness.
I'm
Don't
not
fake
making it up. Like, if
you're
I
faking
get
it
it,
for old person
if I
clout. You're
get
faking
it.
it for old person clout.
I am going to be.
That was a choice, but it worked. You know,
It was a safe one. I know it doesn't look like it was, but it was.
okay.
It was my safe one.
It was my safe.
It's like
it was
speeding
my-
through a yellow light.
Sure.
Sometimes you know you don't have time to stop. You can't.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Have I ever talked to you about how safe I am at driving?
No.
Like, I am terrified of, not of driving, but
Well, that's good.
I just recognize that, like,
If you heard
cars-
that noise, that was every bone in Daniel's hands cracking right there.
Not bones, it's the gas between them.
Oh, my bad.
Here's my neck.
Stop. Stop.
Oh.
No.
That was a good one.
I can see it on the thing. It's the little ones.
On the cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got 2,000 star bits.
Wow. I'm not good at this game.
No. You're not good at the hardest levels of this game, which no one is.
not
Some
good
people
at
are, but
these.
not everyone. Where are you going?
I want to get a few more star bits so I don't
Oh,
have
okay,
to.
cool. You have another level before the Kabluma.
Do I?
Yeah.
Are you
have-
positive?
I am 100% sure, Daniel.
Alright, well, let's see.
Yeah, you do.
Let's see then. Oh, this stage, okay.
Anyways, what were you saying? Driving.
Anyways, I hallucinate and I'm scared of cars.
Why do you? What? No, guys. This is me. I'm breaking the facade for a moment here.
Okay.
This is not a silly. This is a serious thing.
Yeah.
Please do not text and drive. So many people do it,
Oh my
and it's
gosh.
do not look at your
It's
phone.
terrifying.
Sometimes I'm bad at looking at my phone on a red light. That's different. But if you are like
Even then-
driving actively, you should not be touching anything on your phone
Ever. Even if you're just cruising through your neighborhood, even if there's no one else on the road, even if all the dumb excuses.
And also wear a helmet, please. We have a friend that did not wear a helmet, got hit by a car while he was skateboarding, and he's like completely different. Like,
Yeah.
he barely survived, and like his whole it's
tragic.
It's
And
tragic
it
and
is-
it's horrible. Please wear helmets. Like,
Yeah.
please wear helmets. Go. My wife was hit by a car, and she survived because the guy was not going that fast and he was being responsible. But like.
Yeah.
She had a minor concussion, but it's fine.
Scary.
Just be safe, guys.
An analogy
please.
that I've liked, not an analogy, but a way
Yeah.
to put it into perspective, what it would be like to not to hit somebody, is like picture the fastest guy in the world, right? Usain Bolt. He can run, I think it's like 26 miles an hour, 27 or
At
something.
a very short burst, but yes.
But he can run that fast. How do you think he would feel if he was doing that and ran straight into a wall?
Yeah.
He would break every bone in his body.
Yeah, don't forget the comet metal on this
So
planet.
if you're in a car, even if you're going very slow, you're probably going about that speed.
Well, one of my coworkers at the school, she got rear-ended. Don't forget about the comet metal on the bottom.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll find it
One of my
first.
coworkers got rear-ended like a few weeks ago. The guy, she's pretty sure the guy was drunk, which it was like 8 in the morning, so geez Louise. But she got rear-ended, and because she got rear-ended, her airbags didn't go off.
Oh.
But it was fast enough that she hit her head and slammed
Oh
it
my
onto
gosh.
her.
Yeah, your airbags
onto
should
her,
always go off. What the heck?
onto her steering wheel.
That
and
could
so
kill you.
She like bruised her head. She didn't break her nose, but she was like she had to get taken to the hospital, and she had for like 2 weeks after severe like bruising under her head or under her eyes and stuff. And like we were just all sitting there like, geez Louise, and this guy didn't have insurance or anything, so she's like been fighting this whole mess. But it's just be safe, y'all. Be safe, y'all.
But that kind of thing is why I'm so scared of getting
Yeah.
into a car accident, whether
No,
it's
and
for me
that's
or
a healthy
somebody else.
mindset, honestly.
I'm terrified of going on the freeway. For that
That's
reason,
fair. I'm very confident on the freeway.
I'm
which-
confident that I'm a
which
good
sometimes not
driver.
Good.
I'm confident that I can drive well, but it's terrifying when I don't even remember how to fight this guy sometimes. I just
Yeah.
spin on him.
Yeah. You can shoot starbits at him once he comes
yes.
out of the ground.
Yeah, that's helpful when he runs away.
Yeah. No, and
Driving is scary.
okay, facade back on. Now we're silly, goofy boys. I ran like 3 red lights on accident. The worst one.
Oh my gosh, I have to show you this meme I saw on the interstate earlier.
On the interstate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was looking at my phone while driving. That was the.
Oh,
the
that's
joke.
funny. That's funny. Okay, I get it. That's a joke. No, the worst red light that I ever ran was when I was a missionary, and you have little sensors in your car when you're a missionary to make sure that you're not doing anything illegal, right? One of them is it'll check the seatbelt. And if you
Good.
like break enough of it, then you lose your driving privileges for the mission or whatever, right? Because the cars, or the church owns the cars. They buy the car. The church has a weird system with mission cars. They buy a bunch of cars and then sell them back at like 12,000
my
miles.
gosh.
And they make they don't make a ton of money, but they it's a healthy.
Hey, for making
Anyways,
money.
well, they're not making money, but it's like a healthy give and take. Anyways,
Okay.
they have a little thing. It's called a TIWI in my mission. It was called a TIWI, TIWI.
Okay.
And it would go like check your speed if you were going over 7, the speed limit, and if you didn't have your seatbelt or whatever, or if you made a sharp turn, it'd go aggressive driving, which was really annoying because sometimes you
Yeah.
just left turn and it would say aggressive driving, and you go, I'm not. Anyways, this has nothing to do with that, but we have those in there. They don't check the lights because it's not that advanced.
Wow.
And one time I was driving a truck with one missionary who was my partner, and the other one was with us for like a week before he went home or whatever. And he was a bad influence on us because he was ready to go home and he did not care about nothing.
Nice.
And we were driving on the highway in Colorado, and there was like a red light. It wasn't the highway, but it was like a highway type road, where like the speed limit's like 60 or something. And they were like, we were like coming up on a light, and sometimes you play the game of like, oh, just gun it, you'll be fine, it'll turn green,
Right.
But you never actually do it. And they both were shouting at me in the car, like, gun it, gun it. And I was like scared and under pressure, and so I did, and I flew through a red light at like 60 miles an hour, and thankfully no one was there, but
Good.
that was
Yeah.
definitely the worst one I ever did.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah. Sometimes I would do that. Sometimes I do it here too. I just zone out. I don't dissociate, but my ADHD brain is like thinking of something
Oh,
else.
one of the scariest driving moments I've ever had. I was going home from work, in high school,
Yeah.
and it was basically a straight shot down one street.
Yeah.
And it was like 11:15 or whatever. Nobody was out.
Yeah.
Nobody was on the road. And I completely zoned out.
Yeah.
I got in the car, and then suddenly I was in the neighborhood. And I legitimately had no, consciousness
Yeah.
during it. Or times...
that's like a type of seizure.
No, this was like a one-time thing.
Okay. Okay.
I just had no
yeah.
perception of time or whatever going there. And it was terrifying. Because
Yeah.
if there's another car on the road, I have no idea
Yeah.
if I would have noticed it and snapped back to reality.
Whoop.
There goes.
But yeah, no, I've definitely had those before. Where,
Sorry
like,
to get heavy, but like, be safe, guys.
No, be safe. It's late night. Apparently, for this playthrough, every time we record at the end of the night, we just get into something serious. Oops.
Yeah.
But no, like, sometimes I'm driving with Priscilla, and I just am, like, driving on the road, and I will just not... I slow down for green lights, and don't slow down for red lights, and she frequently has to be like, Matt. And, like, there's been a couple times where I notice a red light, and I have to slam on the brakes, so I'm like, it's red. Oops. But that's just when I'm thinking too much about something else. So, you know, you need to stay focused and alert when you're driving.
Dude, I'm struggling with this.
Because it's tricky?
He's like never... yeah, the timing's hard.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Anyways, enough about that. Back to Silly Goofies. So the chicken, right? Why is he crossing so many roads?
Bro's got like a job? Come on, you're a chicken.
Come on, chicken. Where are you going?
I've always... That's like almost a bucket list item, is to actually come across a chicken crossing a road. It's
true.
Just so I can go, oh!
You can do the soy jack.
Yeah.
Put up a soy jack, Daniel. Anyways, we did it.
Oh my gosh.
We finished 1.5 galaxies today.
Hey, we're almost done with the main game.
The main game. And I keep thinking, oh, we're done. And I'm like, no, there's still like a few more episodes. Few more stars to go.
We're like halfway done with the star count.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Alright, I got time for one more in me if you want to do one more tonight.
Okay. Is that a Daredevil boss rush?
No.
Timed?
Yes. It's the only real timing comet.
Okay.
We'll do it next time.
Okay. And maybe we can get to Grandmaster.
Maybe a little. Maybe we could choose. Not me and you, but me and Mario.
Oh. Well, what am I gonna... I guess I'm playing as Luigi.
Yeah, you're playing as Luigi. I'll have Mario. Okay, bye! Oh, green guy.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it means you're close.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye!